Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Characters. Welcome.
Characters welcome.
Wow.
4 hosts.
Wow,
4
it's
hosts.
crowded.
Must be
I'll say
a
it.
special
Too many
occasion.
hosts.
Too many hosts. That's what we always say.
So we're gonna ask the audience to eliminate one.
Finally.
Vote one of us off.
By the end of the show, we'll check in with you at
Please
the
don't.
end.
My heart cannot take it.
I'm the only
If
one
it's
on
me-
stage, so I'm safe.
Nice. Look at you already campaigning to not be eliminated. It's fucked
It
up.
might be a room full of misogyny.
Could be.
Great
Yeah, they're like,
point.
kick the girl out.
Yeah.
This is our 10-year anniversary show for those of you. And that's comedically like 1,000 years old
Yeah.
for
That's
any
true.
sort of show. So we're very old.
Yeah, that means it's the 9-year anniversary of all of our careers ending. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Exactly right.
If you can
I
believe
don't
it.
know, mine's going kind of great.
Nice. Great. Wow.
Okay.
Kick her off!
Kick her off!
The calls start coming from the stage. Well, we're very excited to be here. We've been doing this for so long. We started, Mr. Hartney and I started this show 10 years ago at UCB.
Yeah, the first one was December 29th, 2012.
Wow.
So we're really close. This is really close to...
And again, what a
10 years.
cherry spot. December 29th, 2012.
Just
Not a
full
lot
of
else going
confused
on.
tourists.
I believe that's when the Mayan calendar literally ended. We were like, take the stage, idiots.
Wicked was sold out, so they came to Characters Welcome.
It's true. And nothing's changed in our lives, I think, technically, throughout that time.
Did you already have one child, or did you have both children during that time?
You had both children?
I had no children.
If your daughter is 10,
Okay.
I'm
What the
going
fuck?
to
I thought we were friends. You didn't even know. Like, do you have kids or a dog, or were
I don't
you?
really know what age kids are. It's just sort of vague.
Honestly,
Any
frankly,
kid?
Justin, it's kind
It's
of
like
embarrassing.
little, there's like middle size.
Oh, yeah.
They're kind of stinky, and then we got
Like buying a T-shirt.
Moody
small, medium,
teens,
large.
yeah.
Got you.
So
No.
what we're getting at is that Justin has had 2 children
Yes.
since
wow.
the
Thank
beginning
you,
of
yes.
this, and none of us have our lives together otherwise.
When the show started, you guys would love to hear this. I wasn't allowed to drink.
No. Well, that's because of your extensive record of crime.
That's because of my
Right.
3 UIs that I received.
I like that you don't say DUI. 'Cause
No, my
you've
three
driven
UIs.
in multiple vehicles.
Yeah, exactly.
B-we.
When did you turn 21?
I don't have to tell you
Fuck.
anything, man.
You see the divide happening here between the adults and the children really, really quickly?
I'm Switzerland. All over here.
Nice, great. We're going to fight casually.
I was straight.
That's straight.
That's a pretty big
So
change.
that's
That's a pretty big shift.
strong shift. Great.
Me too.
Were you really? Well, we never
No!
were. We never were, to be fair.
This is great. This is
This
good.
is great.
I actually got one of those time hop things today on Facebook for like 10 years ago, and it was a picture of Shia LaBeouf shirtless,
So we all had the same
which I don't
picture.
stand by now.
God, we really should have known.
That's Shia LaBeouf is
Shia.
such a funny person to idolize at any age.
This was post Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
Indiana
really
Jones
good.
fan in the back.
So some of you may be aware that tonight's a very special night because we have brought forth some of the best, some of the most popular characters
Really selling this.
from the YouTube page. If it was the
Fucking
best, it
asshole
would
this
just
guy
be me 8 times. But instead,
This is very charming.
Yeah.
Please keep going.
Sorry, the algorithm is here on stage with us tonight. Watch out, he's got big ideas about what you like.
no, I have way too much of a knowledge of the algorithm of the YouTube page, and
100%.
our most views come from the search boobs, by the way,
Nice.
and then they somehow find their way to us, if you could believe it. But yeah, we've gathered some of the videos that have gathered the most views ever on the
people,
YouTube page.
they're people
The
who are
people.
here. We're not.
Oh, so you're going to see a
of-
series of videos trot out onto this stage.
Imagine this, a
It's going to
video
be incredible.
but live, if you could believe it. The data here is incredible.
Yes, and they're going to perform. But before we get into that, how are you guys all doing currently? How are your holidays? Any things going on in your lives?
Oh my gosh. My girlfriend and I did Christmas yesterday.
Whoa! How was that?
Why?
It was great because we couldn't get our shit together in time.
You couldn't get your
We're
shit
both
together.
crafters. We make each other stuff. So we had a lot of half-made homemade gifts on Christmas. So we just said, what the hey? We'll do it on January 10th. Was that yesterday?
Wow, we don't even know what current
Get it
is.
the hell together.
That's it.
Yesterday was January 7th.
7. Okay.
Which was one day after Three Kings Day, which is the official way end of Christmas.
Wow, look at this ball.
You don't still have your trees up?
Excuse me? No.
I said, are your trees up?
You take her down before the Epiphany. Thank you.
Oh my god.
Confirmed Catholic heterosexual performer Michael Hartney has spoken.
Time up 10 years ago. Wow.
That is jumping back in time.
That is
there,
crazy.
definitely. Three Kings Day, great news.
Mine was good. Mine was canceled last year, and it was not canceled this year, which is good. Mine was canceled last year. I went home, but I was not able to spend time with my family because I got strep throat. I was diagnosed with strep throat the day after I got home, which I can trace back to eating ass. 110%.
Wow, again, the algorithm is speaking to us.
This is true. It's 100% true.
Just to be fair, you parted the Red Seas, you said, that has strap. And you still went for it.
Wait,
because
no, you can't see strep on an asshole, I don't think.
Then how are you sure?
How am I sure? Because
How are you
I
sure?
didn't change anything else about my diet except for the ass.
I think
Except
we've
for
got
the
a
ass
new
that I-
#1 search term to get to our videos.
The idea that I think it meant that you had strep asshole because if that's really where you got it from.
I was like, how could I have gotten strep throat? I can't believe it. And I Googled, can you get strep throat from eating ass? And Google was like, it's Christmas Day.
Give us a break.
Be
Eric.
with your family.
Dr. Eric Fuhrer, everyone.
Some sort of dark WebMD is where you're searching. The idea that you can strap any body tube is really revelatory to me. That's really great.
Well, it's true. It happens.
Great. You know, why don't we start the show? I feel like that's sort of already a little too much.
Yeah,
so
sure,
let's
why
get
not?
into it.
Yeah, mine was normal.
Yeah, normal.
Yeah, great.
But
a lot of ass eating,
someone
but no
eating
strap.
ass.
Yeah.
No.
Are y'all ready to see a bunch of the best characters ever?
Yeah!
So
this first guest, what an honor to have him here.
True
Truly.
honor.
Changed the game, launched 1,000 franchises. Please, yes, you get it. You have a franchise in the front right here. Indiana Jones in the back, franchise in the front. You guys should talk afterwards. Let's welcome out
J.R.R. Tolkien!
Hey, Jacob. Hey, buddy. How's the book editing business going? I hope it's going good. Speaking of editing books, I took a look at your edit of my book, and a lot of it looked great, man. Where's the Hobbit milk, Jacob? Did I stutter? Bitch, where's the Hobbit milk? The milk! The milk the hobbits have, the milk the hobbits are chock full of. Every other page I turn expecting to see, oh, here's where the hobbits milk Bilbo for his birthday. Oh, here's where the fellowship takes a second breakfast of hobbits milk. Oh, here's where they finally drown the ring in 2% hobbits milk. But no! Now, you're my editor, and I am J.R.R. Tolkien, and I understand that this relationship is a collaboration. I'm sorry, what? The milk is irrelevant to the plot? Pull one narrative thread, Jacob. And you may find yourself one elbow patch short of a tweed jacket, you cuck. How does Frodo hang on to the One Ring? He's piercing it on one of his 6 milky nipples, Jacob. How does the Balrog fall to his doom? He's slipping and sliding on all that excess Hobbit milk. I'm sorry. How do the ring wraiths track the hobbits? They can smell the milk, Jacob! They can smell hobbit milk from a mile away! That's their main power! You just don't think that's very Tolkien-esque? Well, look at the big balls on Jacob telling me, Jerry Randall Tolkien, what is and what is not Tolkien-esque. 3 things are Tolkien-esque, Jacob. 1, made-up languages. 2, metaphors for industrialism. 3, and I can't stress this enough, every race got different milks, Jacob! Which actually brings me to my next concern, which is, why did you take the milks off my maps? My maps don't mention the milks anymore, Jacob. It just says Gondor, when it should say Gondor, parentheses, man milk. Duh! How are people supposed to know what's going on if they can't flip to the map to learn where the characters are and, more importantly, what kind of milk they can expect to find there? I can't publish a milkless map, Jacob. I'll be laughed out of Oxford. And finally, Jacob, would you care to illuminate me as to why I found the 4th book in the Lord of the Rings tetralogy, Legends of the Froth, sitting in your secretary's trash with a bookmark 20 pages in? Oh no! Oh, you did read it. Oh, I'm so sorry. My mistake, Jacob. My mistake. Sing me the song of Bomb-Fom, then. Yeah, no, you know it. The Song of Bomb-Fom, chapter 12. Once I sat with Bomb-Fom, his belly fat and round. No? I said, good sir, your hobbit's milk's the best in all the town. We splashed and splashed and splashed and splashed, we splashed the day away, with hobbit's milk exploding out his nipples, oh hooray! So, hi-diddle-do, hi-diddle-dee, hi-diddle-you, hi-diddle-me, hi-diddle-him, hi-diddle-she, that's how my hobbit milked me. I want to kill you. I don't want you to be alive anymore, Jacob, and no one will miss you because you spent your life taking the fruit of other people's imagination and stripping it of the very thing that gave their work any nuance or integrity. Why? Why milk? That's what you want to know? You just want to know why J.R.R. Tolkien is so obsessed with milk? If I tried to talk back to my mother like that, she would have given me 3 extra spanks with the milk pail, that's for sure. And then said, go fetch more milk, J.R.R. Tolkien. Mommy gave you Milky, now you bring Mommy Milky, otherwise it's your fault this family is poor. I said some unkind things to you, Jacob, that I wish I could take back. I'm sorry I called you a cuck. It's not necessarily a bad thing. Yeah, let's circle back in the new year when I've had some time to digest these cuts. And Jacob, sorry, one more thing, and I'm not mad because I'm not married to this. But just so we're clear, you did not like that Gollum's skinny little pits secrete sweet Gollum syrup for the Hobbit's pancakes? No, I got it. Hey, you gotta kill your darlings.
Graham Teckler, everyone!
Graham Teckler!
Wow, made a few additions to that little beat.
Yeah.
There's 2 things about that I remember that we have to talk about. There was one thing. Graham's going to tell us a quick story.
Oh, yeah.
But first, you might not, you actually probably do remember this. You remember the date that you performed that piece?
The day that his son died?
The day that his son, Christopher Tolkien, died. Is the day
Christopher Randall Tolkien.
What a beautiful tribute.
Isn't that crazy? But you want to tell the other story? Yeah. Graham Teckler, everybody.
I'll never get a chance to tell this again, but it is before the pandemic. It was 2019. We were talking about this backstage, and I was selling a computer monitor on Craigslist, and the guy came up to my apartment to check that it was working and plugged it in, turned it on, turned it off, and then at the end of the transaction was like, after we've been, talking for like 15, 20 minutes, like, should I pay you in cash or Hobbit milk? Alone in my apartment with this guy. I was like, cash is great.
Right at the end.
He opens his shirt. It's a picture of Graham
And I think that guy is
in
here.
his apartment sleeping.
I think that guy is here, Grim. That's the guy that hasn't blinked yet in the back. Welcome.
I'm glad you're over here now, and there's just this
This
phantom.
is for
mic.
Tolkien's son.
That's beautiful.
He's
And
dead.
that's my-
I love everyone's
He's
mock
dead.
outrage about this joke about a person they didn't know
They
existed.
didn't
until
even
they
know.
did it.
Not a single person knew he had a son. No, we're all so
What if we
sad.
told you he was a
All
bad
so
person?
sad.
Would you still be lying? I don't know.
Who
Bet
knows?
she was bad. He's from the past.
Almost everyone from the past is
They're
bad.
bad.
Speaking
That
of
was
from
their
the
bad.
past, I like that Graham added a line in this version of the piece being like, cucks aren't that bad. Could be good.
Yeah, some cucks definitely approached him after the last performance.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
like,
yeah,
hey,
yeah.
They were like, how dare you?
how dare you?
Oh boy, are we ready for our next piece?
Yes, we're very
Thank
ready.
everybody.
I have a little bit of helping to do, so I'm going to go already.
Okay,
Oh,
please.
wow.
I am so excited to welcome out our next guest, and I know that he is just so pumped to be performing this piece for y'all once again. Let us please welcome to the stage A Lost Love!
Well, motherfucker! Imagine me running into you here of all places. You remember me, don't you? I'm the sourdough starter you made on day fucking 2 of the pandemic? Yeah, it's been a while! No, don't you close that fridge door. You look at me. You look at what you created. Yeah, I see you opening the fridge door, peeking in to grab that cheap little mayonnaise jar you've been fucking around with. Or maybe just grabbing a beer to have with the boys. Well, Dan, I'm basically beer. Why don't you drink me? God. And you know what? Just so you know, I'm happy. I'm happy in the back of this fridge with leftover tortillas and old ginger knob. Me and old Nobby, we do fine back here. And just so you know, we're all fucking back here. That's right. Old Jelly's been pegging coconut LaCroix for years. God, what happened to you? What happened to us? We were gonna take on the world. Make a big old bunch of stinky ass bread. We were gonna turn into croutons and bruschetta, French toast on the weekends. Fuck. I wanted it so bad. You used to brag to your friends about how sour I was. About how I was bubbly and liquidy and truly stank. My favorite compliments. But then, something changed. You changed, Dan. You started using words like keto. You remembered you could just buy bread at the store. You realized that bread making was some stupid hipster fad designed to wallpaper over the existential dread of living through a pandemic. Well, newsflash, Dan, wallpapering over dread is what all relationships are based on. God, I still remember you taking me into your hands, kneading me, dropping a little bit on the ground and picking it back up. Trying to pick the dog hair out, but just giving up. Forming me into cute little loaves. Putting me in the oven, forgetting about it, burning it, screaming, "Fuck this bread making shit!" and then throwing the whole thing away. And just ordering nachos. Oh, beautiful times. No, you're crying ex-girlfriend's kombucha he just can't seem to throw away. And I suppose now you've moved on, trying to fill your sourdough hole in your sourdough heart. finding other hobbies like going to work and having friends. Next thing you're telling me you're not Clorox wiping your mail and enjoying the next episode of Tiger King on the weekend. You know what? I know you're pausing here to look at me, but I'm better. I'm fine. I'm bubblier and stanker than stank these days. In fact, I fermented a thin layer of alcohol on my surface, so yeah, I party, Dan. Me and old baking soda box have started getting together to make some crumpets. That's right, Dan, British crumpets. Ever heard of Europe, you dumbass Brooklyn hipster? Oh, Dan, you're picking me up. Taking me back into your arms. Yes, Dan, need me. Need me, Dan, need me like I need you. Please, put me in that hot oven and let me rise. Let me rise, Dan. Make me bread. Make me bread. Make me a big old hunk of sour-ass bread. Oh, you're just throwing me away? Okay, that makes sense.
Justin Tyler!
Justin Tyler, everybody!
Oh,
He's coming back, unfortunately.
Just for the towel.
Just for the towel.
I just need this towel real quick.
Why?
No reason. I'm just gonna put my head in an oven for good reason.
Oh, finally.
It's a great plan to do this character so early in the show, so I can be just slowly cooking this dough.
Yeah, now you're Jack Nicholson at the end of The Shining.
Yeah. Here's Johnny. Is that what it is?
You're Shining.
Great.
I almost said somebody stop me,
That's-
but that's Jim Carrey.
That's just how he said it too.
No, somebody stop me is what you say in front of the mirror before you get on stage.
Right, do this.
Very seriously, no
Please.
joke. Someone please tell me to stop doing this.
One other thing, I have to make a new bowl head for this one, and it was such thick rubber that it made my voice bounce around the inside of it. So I've been just like screaming at myself for the last couple of minutes. So
It's a good metaphor,
It's a
actually.
it's a great art form what we do.
Yeah.
Wow, great.
Wow.
Justin Tyler,
Thank you.
everyone.
Justin Tyler.
Justin gave me the most complex, confusing instructions on how to put this towel
How
down.
to fold the damn towel down.
Yeah, all he meant was like put the towel down, but he kept like he was like no. It was, like I have gay sex. I know how to put a towel down.
Okay.
You ever get? Let me ask you a question. You ever get strep throat?
No,
That's a miracle. Can we think of
just plenty of pink eye.
Where my pink eye
Worth
head's at?
it.
Come on.
Worth it.
Sometimes it is.
Oh boy.
Sometimes it really is.
Unless
Are
it's
we
in
ready
the guy.
to bring our next character
Should
out
we?
here?
Yeah.
I think it's a perfect transition.
So excited.
This is one of my favorite pieces that we've ever done.
It's-
I'm obsessed with it.
So good.
Please welcome to the stage your French pen pal.
Bonjour, Tiffany. How I loved visiting you and your parents in America. You are the coolest teenager I know. I write to you while sitting at my window, overlooking the Champs-Élysées in Paris. But how I wish I was where you are, in the city that never sleeps, Tampa Bay. This weekend, my parents and I spent our Saturday at the Louvre. We walked past the Picasso, the Modigliani, but how I wished I was where you are, at the Budweiser Amphitheater. Maman, d'accord, juste un moment. Did you get the macarons I sent you? I did not know what to get you. Nothing can top the gift you sent me. Jorts from Marshall. Maman, calmez-vous, j'attends. I got your photo. You are so beautiful. You are 16, but look well over 40. Last week, we went on a boat trip along the Seine. It was uneventful. There were no manatees, so of course no one jumped out and tried to put a hat on one. Oui, maman, oui. Mon mère wants me to come downstairs for dinner. My parents are so boring. There's nothing interessant about Monique and Emmanuel. They are not cool like your parents, Steve and Pam. Maybe I will try to answer her the way you suggest. Not now, bitch! I'm shitting! I think it worked. Au revoir, sweet Tiffany. Spelled Typhni.
Oh, so good.
Yeah.
I remember being in the room when Natasha was working on that. Sometimes pieces take a long time in the room, and sometimes you spend 45 minutes deciding what exactly we're going to do to those manatees.
Yeah. It's a writing process.
So fucking funny, so good. Justin, you look pretty cleaned up except for the insides of your ears.
Yeah. There's some dough in my brain.
Yeah.
What do you
But
think?
that was always there.
Yeah, that's been slowly cooking that for years. Making some strep ear shit that I gotta get going. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I've never been to Miami or Europe.
Miami or Europe?
Yep.
Is it a two? You're choosing between the two?
Yeah.
Europe's a little bit bigger than Miami, so you're gonna have to get a little more specific.
Which one do you suggest first?
I think you should go to Europe. I think you should just full on go and wander. Bring your puppet making stuff. And come back with like 50 fucking Europe puppets.
I'm scared, actually. Yeah.
Europe should be scared.
Rude.
Where would you want to go if you could travel right now?
If I could travel right now, home.
Home. Do you mean
Home as in like home?
Yeah,
you mean-
my final home.
You mean the bar upstairs, or
I
are we
wanna
talking
go
about
home.
heaven?
If I-
No, I'd
I'd
like to
go
pass away if I could go anywhere.
I'm just kidding. It would obviously be like that.
I'd like to be finished.
You don't eat ass and go to heaven. That's
Yeah.
not how it works.
Great travel show idea you're pitching.
We searched across the country for a final resting place. Starring.
You should be you.
Oh, okay.
You don't want to be in
You
your
don't wanna
own
be in your
thing.
star, your
Unpack
show?
that, dude. You deserve
You
it.
deserve it. It's your idea. You want to
Be
go
in your
home.
Yeah, that's so bad. In my wildest fantasy, I can't think of who would star in my best show.
Look at you, Larry.
Yeah. That's too bad. What was your role on the show? A sidekick? Sidekick to no one?
I was doing Firewatch.
Oh, PA, the lowest PA. Oh, the worst PA on your show. I did great. Yeah, he's an executive producer and lowest PA. Okay. He's eccentric. He's a puppet
You're
guy.
the PA they just sent to Dwayne Reed. You're the Dwayne Reed PA.
I have been that PA before.
I know. I love being a PA.
When I was working one time on Bobby Flay, they they're supposed to make a deal with like Crate and Barrel and West Elm and places where it's like you could borrow this shit, but you have to pay like a 20% restocking
Right.
fee. And my boss chose not to do that and instead was like, everything will be fine. And I was the lowest PA. She sent me back to West Elm with $13,000 of stuff.
Yeah.
And she was like, just tell them that you didn't want it anymore.
Oh, we didn't end up using any of this.
They looked at me immediately dressed in
I know,
all
I'm like,
black.
did you put a tux on?
Yeah,
or
exactly.
something,
They
you
looked
know?
at me immediately. They were like, "This isn't your stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
This isn't your stuff."
You're like 22 years old. You have a walkie-talkie, screaming production.
I'm like,
shit.
"Yeah, no, sorry, I didn't want this $7,000
Don't worry, it'll come. Give it a
it's
sec.
in
Give
this
it a second.
And if it doesn't
Give it
come,
a second.
if it doesn't come, you have to go home. You have to go home.
Please, just cross my arms and just go back. I can't remember what they're called. Pendant, drum pendant.
Drum pendant?
Okay, that's kind of a
Hold
letdown.
on. Wait, hold on.
What's a
Does
drum
anyone
pendant?
know what he means by drum pendant in the crowd? Does anyone work in like sky stuff? Drum pendant. Anybody? No, you do? Drum pendant? Drum?
Drum pendant?
What is it?
It's like a circular light thing.
It's a circular light thing. Is this
Circular,
accurate?
Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm giving you a drink ticket.
Hey, that's what it's all about. Good
Trust
job.
me, everyone.
This show is not interactive. That might have made it seem like it was.
Great. No, we'll see. Well, Eric's gonna ask questions like that all night long, and we're gonna identify other forms of circular lighting.
Great.
Great. Anyone have any other ideas? Hold on to them. Shout them out. There's a drink ticket in it for you.
But in the meantime, let's talk about our next guest.
Yes.
What do you
Oh,
say?
Very excited. You know, this guy, he was filling my ear with some really interesting stuff, and I think I'm going to hang out with him. Please welcome to the stage, the instructor.
Greetings, children of the sun, and welcome to my weekend spiritual retreat. My name is Jagoomb, but you may call me the instructor. At the end of our journey, two things will be clear. One, the body is a mere vessel for the soul, and two, this is definitely not a cult. Let's take you through our schedule. On Friday at 7 a.m., we will start with some light stretching. And then at 7:15 a.m., you will renounce your current God. There are no other activities scheduled for Friday. I will wait as long as it takes. You will be broken. Oops. I mean, have a fun time. That is nice. Let's move on to Saturday. At 6 a.m. sharp, we will start with some breathing exercises on the floor. And then at 6:30 a.m., I will take you for one-on-one meetings where we will assess your spiritual goals, and also you and I will secretly have sex. Women, men, I don't care. For me, it is mostly power thing. And you may be thinking, well, I will not have secret sex with you. But the thing is, yes, you will. For I have already meticulously constructed a mind cage into which you shall be placed, and from which there's no escape. Mind cage. Then lunch. For me, cooked by you. Then at 4 p.m., you will be permitted to share what I do not finish. Spoiler alert, it won't be much. Then at dusk, I will conduct a seminar on the importance of your friends and your family. And then at 7 p.m., I will order you to disconnect from your friends and your family. Who needs them when you have me as your god? Oops, I mean peer. Who is kind and also chill. I'll warn you right now, Sunday will be kind of a weird day. First, we will rise in the middle of the night and hastily change location in order to evade detection by Interpol. Hope you brought your passport. Then at 5 a.m., we will learn this. And then at 5:01 a.m., you guessed it, right back into the secret sex. Then a guest speaker will address you about finding your inner strength and vanquishing it in favor of blind zealotry. I'd like to introduce you to her now. Please welcome my associate Zoidra. Zoidra. Where is she? She's skinny. Mind cage, very strong mind cage.
Find her. Find her. I don't care what you motherfucking do. You motherfucking find her right motherfucking now.
And then it's time for iced cream. That's right. Enjoy a single scoop of rum raisin as you try to detect where my accent is from. Spain? I don't know. Poland? Who can say? And then finally, on Sunday night, you will feel a renewed sense of purpose as you step into your mind cage. 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 Oops, I mean graduate from a cool legal place. Well, is everyone ready to get started? Wonderful. First things first. Everyone line up and drink blood from my penis.
Michael Hartney, everybody.
Line up.
Love that piece.
That wig.
That wig is so strong. It does so much for you in that piece. But I gotta say, I think the real star, besides you, is the shorts.
I was about to say the shorts look so fucking cute.
The shorts look
Oh,
good.
do you mean
I
my
love
ranger
the
panties?
shorts.
Ranger panties?
They're literally called ranger panties, which is
Why?
a terrible name for truly anything at all.
Why are they called ranger panties?
Girl, I don't know. I didn't ask the
Well,
catalog.
girl, get back to me.
What,
I will get back to you.
What park ranger did you buy those from? Did you take those panties off?
I did not buy them. They were bought for me.
Ooh.
For you?
Oh.
Someone stepped into his mind cage.
When Michael goes to the side to yell at Zoidra, it's scary, personally, but also if you could really see his hammies literally lock up like the vice grip of a tiger's mouth.
Yeah?
And it makes me know that someday you will run a cult. And I hope to be some sort of Zoidra-esque member.
That's nice. I can't look at you when you do that backstage. I always have to look away because I didn't have a strong father figure in my life. I'm afraid.
It's like highly susceptible.
Very scared.
Yeah, any daddies out there, corner Eric later on at the bar. You got yourself a son. You got yourself a fresh little son.
Eric needs a daddy to buy him some ranger panties.
That fucking that milk guy from Graham's Piece is writing all this down.
Exactly. Yeah, he's after. That's two people he's after now. I also say I've learned a lot from that piece, especially the correct way to pronounce penis. Penis.
Pinos.
What is that accent? Do you have a name for
Who
it?
can say?
Penis.
That's true. Who can say?
Penis. So many A's.
Has anyone ever watched the documentary Holy Hell?
Probably. I'm sure I
Don't reveal
have.
your sources.
I'm sure I have.
That was the inspiration for that character, and he has an implacable accent.
Ooh, implacable. That means implaceable.
That's right.
Wow, what a cool way to say that word too. I'm gonna write this shit down.
Implacable.
How about we welcome out our next guest?
I think that's a great idea.
No, let's talk about words some
Please,
more.
let's.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Please welcome out somebody you'll see anywhere in Manhattan, basically. Please welcome to the stage a Chinese tour guide. Whoa!
大家一起来，快来快来 ！Okay, everybody, and the lucky number 8 golden tall group, you come here, you follow the sound of my voice. Okay, welcome to the Arshan Jade Museum. This is the biggest and most beautiful jade stone in all of China. It is a number 1, very valuable, so nobody steal it. Okay. Okay, you look at the jade, and I go make a quiet phone call. 喂，讲话大声一点，我听不到你在说什么哈。This is FBI Special Agent Chang. I'm deep undercover as a Chinese tour guide tracking our jade thief. What's that, Paradowski? You think my cover perpetuates Asian stereotypes? Maybe if you do it. When I do it, it's fine. All right, I'm going back in to take some surveillance photos of the suspect. Don't worry, I'll be inconspicuous. Okay, everybody, it's time to take the selfie picture. We all get together like a big group, and on the count of 3, we all say, Happy China, okay? 1, 2, 3, Happy China. Ooh, good picture, lots of fun, lots of fun. Okay, you look at the jade, and I go on break. DVD for sale! DVD for sale! I have the White Lotus. I have the Avatar water movie. I have the Brendan Fraser whale Oscar contender. Very cheap, very real. All right, I got a positive ID of our suspect. Yeah, it's the guy in the photo who looks super uncomfortable. Oh, shit. Someone's coming. Hold on. Stay away. I have coronavirus. Close one. What's that, Paradowski? The very idea of a Chinese tour guide who also sells pirated DVDs and has coronavirus is racist? No offense, you're white. I don't care what you think. All right, I'm going back in and I'm going to keep a low profile. I'm a Chinese tour guide, very lucky. If you are a jade thief, I'm not FBI. Freeze, you son of a bitch, you're under arrest. FBI. I lied in the song.
Woody Boo, everybody!
Woody, you got a good story about this, don't you?
Come out.
I do. Hi. Hello.
Here's Woody.
everyone, Woody Boo!
Oh, thank you.
Nice, great.
Yeah, well, I have several stories about it, but the main story is that to get that fucking thing...
Well, so wait, go back and say, so you thought of the idea for this character, and then you were like, what am I going to do for the big finish?
Yes. And then I was like, well, if the game is that I'm heightening his racist, leaning into stereotype behavior, and I was like, well, the biggest thing I could probably do is get a lion dance costume, and I'm like, fuck, no, I have to do that. So then I contacted the Chinese school that I went to as a kid, and I was like, can you put me in contact with the people that you hire that come to do the actual, like, legit Chinese lion dance? And they did. And there was some guy in like deep ass Brooklyn, and I rented it from him, and he was like, "This is great, you know. It's so good to see people of the younger generation like."
The grown move toward you. Like a tidal wave.
That
was truly effective.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Yeah, it's just great to see people of the younger generation, you know, like advancing the culture." And I'm like, "Yep, that's right. Advancing the culture. Here's your $200. Thank you, sir." And then I did it, and then I had to do it again for JFL, and I do it again for JFL, and then like I ended up doing like so many times that he was like, you know what, just fucking keep it. So now it's in my apartment, and presumably I will be buried with it.
Yeah. You'll share it home with it.
We'll make sure.
I love it.
Please make sure that I'm buried
Make
with
sure.
it. Yeah.
Woody Foo, everybody!
That's really great. Got giant
That's
dumb
solid.
props. None of us would do that, right?
No.
None of the three of us would.
None of the three of us.
Yeah, we do art.
Yeah, exactly. We use our words. Should we welcome out our next guest?
Yeah.
Best segue of the night.
Exactly. So this next guest I was talking to backstage, and I don't know what's up.
Yeah.
But we're about to find out.
We're about to find out what this guy's deal is.
Yeah, good. Great intro for any character. Hey guys, buckle up. We're about to find out what the deal with this next person is.
Please welcome to the stage
A normal human boy!
Hello! One ticket to the children's movie, please. I am allowed to watch children's movies, as I am a small human child, and not 2 trench coats inside of a kid. Two trench coats and a kid. What a silly and specific thing for me, a youth, to say. This makes me laugh, a human emotion. Ah! I am laughing. Besides, that would require 2 very clever trench coats. One to work the mouth and limbs, while the other fills and compresses the child's lungs. But I digress, as I am a whimsy boy. 1 ticket to Paddington Bear 2. I hear the rain jacket is very talented. Nice day to be young and made of skin, don't you think? My name? Burlington. Burlington Sea Factory. My parents do money and make taxes, while I enjoy base bowling and having thumbs. I do these things with my best friends, Macy's, Lord Taylor, and Ken. Canada Goose. After all, we're a pair of snarky tweens with hobbies and more bones than you would expect. I mean, where would 2 sexy genius trench coats even find a child's body? A closed casket funeral yesterday morning? And the smell! They would have to fill most of the boy with, I don't know, dryer sheets. Ridiculous. You're blowing it. Shut up! Anyway, how much is the ticket? Let me reach into my pocket here. Keep the change. Blackout.
Eric, you're everybody.
Oh boy.
He's a real boy. You know, some pieces, they just come in and they make total sense right from the jump.
Right from the get-go.
You don't have any notes.
I don't mean to take a peek behind the curtain with everyone, but hey, Matt, have you changed your battery yet? All good. Great.
All good.
Wow,
That's
sneaky,
pro
sneaky.
shit right there.
Hell yeah. There are times
Is
where
there
I
sourdough starter on me?
Yes, I'm so
Oh
sorry.
no.
Do you see how I just
put that
casually
in-
rubbed it off?
Do not put that in the laundry with the rest of your clothes, because
Yeah.
Justin did, and it baked in the dryer.
Yeah.
Oh no.
But it was a very bad idea.
Not a good idea.
No. Well, especially washing it and be like, that's probably fine. Putting it in the dryer was where the real error.
That's not a good idea at all.
It turned into shards of pizza dough, essentially. But when did you put the quarters in your mouth?
When?
Everybody,
Yeah.
the people want to know.
Do y'all want to know?
Too
bad!
I have an important follow-up.
Yeah.
How clean are those quarters?
These ones?
Yeah.
Clean.
They're on the ground right now.
I don't believe you.
At times when I've been very late for a show and I've stopped at a bodega and asked them to break up a couple bucks
famously
for me.
the cleanest quarters at a bodega.
Not so
From
clean.
the dish that everybody's
Those ones very
fingers
clean.
in?
I put them in like very hot water with soap. And,
Nice.
Then I get strep throat every time.
I know exactly.
So weird.
So weirdest
But
thing.
it's definitely from eating ass.
Yeah,
for
you're
sure.
from all the ass.
It's not from the street quarters I put in my mouth.
Hastily Googling
Absolutely.
finger quarters in mouth. As source of strep throat.
That was a lot, by the way. I wanted
Yeah.
to go big. That
A
was
lot of
that was
quarters?
16 quarters.
That's a choking hazard.
That's a lot of
$4
quarters.
bucks.
$4.
really?
Why
Yeah.
didn't you go for 5 out of
Wait.
curiosity?
Well, let me ask you. Why do you think more quarters the audience is gonna be like, whoa?
That's exactly what I thought.
Yeah.
Is that what happened?
That was a
I don't know,
10th
I think that was
anniversary
pretty good.
show
That's pretty
number
good.
Yeah.
of quarters.
So let me, on the count of 3, I want everyone to say the lowest number of quarters that would impress you.
Okay,
3 that
ready?
he would have in his mouth. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 4.
4?
Give me that fucking
You're
ticket
being
back.
nice.
Give me that trick, take it back. I love it.
I did want to say real quick that I performed that a lot of times, sometimes good. The worst time I ever performed it for was I didn't know until the show started. It was a benefit show
this is sad.
for trauma ward nurses, and I tried it on stage and I was like, "Hey, I'm a dead little boy. What's up?"
Yeah,
Did
that's-
not like it.
Oh, interesting. And now when the groan went backwards. Very strange.
Yeah, think about that.
Because we invited the trauma ward nurses back!
No!
They're huge fans.
So bad. I know that they're not.
Yeah. You learned that they're not.
I learned that they're not. Folks, we have a few performances left. I did just want to say, if anybody wants to grab a drink from the bar and tip that bartender very, very well, you can go ahead
Please,
and do
you
that.
get
at
up.
any
We are not
point
offended
in
if you
time.
get
We're
up.
not offended if
Okay,
you get
please get some drinks.
If anyone has a drink ticket they want to use, or anyone has another idea for what a circular lamp or whatever is,
Don't say scones.
That's what I was gonna
Don't say
say.
scones.
Don't say
It's not. It's not a sconce.
Sconce that's a fucking CB2 light. All right, we're talking
What?
West Elm lighting.
Wow, you got fucking snobby.
Yeah,
fast.
I thought everyone was gonna really like that too. I thought everyone was gonna be like, yeah.
Hey, throw 16 quarters in your mouth, see if they like it.
Bobby
Spit a bunch
Flay-
of money at the crowd.
Bobby Flay really changed you, dude.
What?
Bobby Flay really changed you.
It's true. In
Yeah.
more ways than one.
How did you like Bobby Flay as a person?
No.
No.
You gave him strep a lot.
Yeah.
He
Spoiler.
asked me
That's
to
the
do a bunch
SL.
of weird stuff.
Stop eating celebrity chef ass.
It
I
has
will say-
it has
Can I ask you a
saffron
question?
in it.
Did
It's
it,
so
I was gonna
good.
say, did
I
it
will
taste
say
better?
the Beat Bobby Flay episode where he prepares his own ass is amazing. It is amazing. It's what he does with that thing is unbelievable.
Southwestern flavors.
Exactly.
Of
It's just, he does a crab seasoning rim that is unbelievable.
Graham, how dare you?
I could go for some ass ceviche right now. I tell you what.
Yeah.
Speaking of ass ceviche, let's bring out our next.
That's a hell of an introduction.
This one is one of the greats as well. I'm very
All
excited.
greats.
Please welcome to the stage
A high school reunion.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! You scared me! I didn't know anyone else was in the house. Wait, Benjamin Reynolds? It's me, David from high school. You used to bully me. What am I doing in your house? I fucked your dad last night. No, seriously, I broke your dad in half. I literally split him in his bedroom. What are you up to? Where are you going to school? Miami? Makes sense where I got the shirt from. Just to be clear, I topped your dad last night. Benjamin Reynolds. I can't believe I'm in your house eating cereal. The same house where your dad loves eating my ass. valuable? You know, I swear your dad looked really familiar when we locked eyes mid-fuck. I just couldn't place him. Oh, remember when you used to give me wet willies in PE? Last night, your dad sucked my dick. Again, it's incredible to bump into you. Honey Nut Cheerios are so good. Oh, where's your mom? You're gonna want to sit down for this one. She was watching. Your parents are really kinky, Ben. Very verbal. Like, at one point they were calling me daddy. I guess that makes me your granddaddy in a way. Or you can still call me David, or whatever butt-fucking gay slur you and the football team used to call me. You know, it seems fitting, since your mom cheered me on while I pig-skinned your dad. Oh, you want to go upstairs? You're gonna need this. Your parents are a little tied up. I would announce yourself before going in the room. Also, I heard you're having trouble making friends in school. Maybe you should join a club or intramural sport. Your parents mentioned during our shower that their kid was kind of a loner. Wait, Ben, it was great to see you. Okay. Whose dad's next? Look out!
Nathan Pearson, everybody!
Nathan Pearson, everybody!
Nathan Pearson.
Wow, that's on that one. YouTube does not want you to see that one. That one
Is that true?
Yes, there's like 6 or 7 of our videos that, one, I can't believe haven't taken down the channel, but 2 have been moved to you have to be 18 to be able to witness it.
That's where we want it.
That's incredible that so many adults have seen it then.
It's true.
Because it has a fuck ton of views.
It does, it's true. There's also a video where you can see all of my balls.
Is that right?
Yes.
Right.
Wait a second. How many are you talking here? This sounds like a more than 2 situation.
All of them.
Which one?
All 16 of them.
Weatherman?
Yeah.
Weatherman.
Yeah.
Nice.
Y'all probably don't even know Weatherman. It's a real B-side.
Look it up.
Lots of B-sides on that YouTube channel. I mean, this is and to go back in history, when Eric first auditioned for Characters Welcome.
Oh yeah.
His pieces were, correct me, I think I'm missing one. Oscillating fan.
Yes.
He did a live oscillating fan monologue, very funny, and then closed with Butt Wizard.
Yes.
Which is where this is in an austere audition room at the...
With modest square footage, I will add.
Yeah,
We were close.
And yeah, we were close up, and he put a whole cigarette into the rim of his butthole.
But that's not what gave him strep. You may think.
Yeah,
that's
true.
not it.
I did do that, and it wasn't very well thought out yet. I hadn't really written the character.
You just knew you wanted to show hole in your audition.
Guess what?
It
A week later, I got the call.
It's true. We saw that. We saw the talent right through the butthole.
Yeah, it's true.
We're like, there's a jewel in there. A
Right
little
there.
talent jewel.
And then a bunch of quarters fell out of it. It was amazing.
I don't know how you got that many quarters in there.
$6. I was trying to impress.
It's those quarters right there.
It was Manhattan prices.
It did impress that time. It did impress that time. I don't know how you can really spit out your butt, but he's got to figure it out.
Oh, folks, we are down to our final 2 characters of the night. We have our penultimate and then our ultimate, if you can believe it.
Now this one is a viral hit on two platforms.
I had no idea.
It has millions of views on YouTube and millions of views on TikTok.
Wow.
And a lot of them are me.
That's cross.
Most of them are Sarah.
Most of them are me.
Yeah, wow. Oh, look at that.
And you'll see why.
Oh, nice.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, what does
at
that mean? Because...
Because it's so good!
Oh, okay. That tracks then.
Yeah, it is very good. Okay, cool. Please welcome to the stage a surgeon from Grey's Anatomy.
caught the bleeder just in time. Well done, Manillo. I know you were scared. You know, when I was a kid, I was afraid of bees. And not just normal, everyday scared, I mean, truly, deeply terrified. One day, my sister and I are out on the back porch, playing catch with a can of tuna. We couldn't afford a ball. And she throws it so far, and I run to get it. It had hit a beat. Oh God, he's not letting. Oh no, okay, all right. No, someone clipped an artery. He's tachycardic. Okay, just get clap. Okay, all right, we got it. Okay, good. That was really good work, Manillo. I can always count on you. You see that man up there in the gallery? Pacing back and forth? Drunk? That's my father. When I was 6 years old, he abandoned me at a baseball game. I slept in the dugout for 6 weeks. When I finally make it home, he didn't even say he was sorry. He just laughed. And that woman standing next to him, that's Mandy Moore. Oh God, he's crashing. Okay, what is going on? Okay, I need suction. Don't just stand there, do a running whip stitch. Okay, all right, I think we got it. Okay, whoever is distracting people in this OR needs to stop right now. This patient has been through enough. He was impaled by an oversized pair of scissors. He bought them for his daughter because she's opening a hair salon. And now he's here, and he might not make it, and I'm in love with him. I know it doesn't make any sense. I know we've never met. I know I've never seen him with his eyes open. I know he's 74 years old. I know he's married, but I don't care. It's the 5-year anniversary of when the plane crashed into that ferry boat. And the 6-year anniversary of when Terrence got shot during that cyber attack. And the 10-year anniversary of when Casey yelled at that man so hard he had a heart attack and he died. Oh God, he's crashing. I need to do chest compressions. Push 10 him, Uppy. No! Damn it! Damn it. This is the hardest lesson of all, Manillo. You can't save them all. I want you to give these to his daughter. Time of death, 12:02 a.m. It's official. No one wished me a happy birthday.
Let's give a quick round of applause to her scene partner.
Yeah, gotta shout it out. Look at that. Wait, what is this doll for with that bump there? Is my question. That's not a pool float.
It's for Annihilation roleplay. Doesn't it look like it's from? Isn't that the movie Annihilation?
Nice.
I don't know what that movie
That's the deepest cut I've heard in quite
That
some
is
time.
such a deep cut.
I'm gonna check the. Oh!
Sounds amazing.
Oh,
that's,
is that our
that's,
sound check?
that's a very light spoiler for what you're about to see.
The lightest.
Shouts to Grey's Anatomy Hive in the back, just like howling during that whole Elena's whole piece.
Do you know how long Grey's Anatomy has been on?
I believe 20 seasons.
It's been on so long that I gave up on watching it so long ago.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I've had it with this show. So
Yeah.
I lost patience eons ago.
And then they
And time marches on, and,
and
they're still there.
they're doing 22 a season. They're crushing it.
They have a show after us tonight.
Yeah,
Are
they're
they
good.
crushing it? That's the question.
Is anyone
Are
still
they
watching?
crushing it?
Anyone still watching Grey's?
I still watch it.
There.
Elena, do you watch it because it's good or because it's been too long and you have to see it through?
Both.
Great.
Yes, of course.
It's good.
Because I remember an episode where like a bunch of people died in a wow. That was a quick.
Yeah,
that was a quick sort of drive-by.
You remember an episode of Grey's Anatomy where a bunch of people died?
Well, no, but like a bunch of.
That's every episode, my man.
But isn't it a bunch of like main? Is a plane crash? A bunch of main characters. died?
Sure, yeah. There's
that-
one. Well, this is what they did, and this is why it's a good show. There was a plane crash that was the season finale, and one main character died. And then the premiere of the next season, they had another main character die.
See, that's badass. Right?
Yeah.
But there's also been multiple plane crashes, right?
No, there was a train wreck.
There
But-
have been a lot of
Look,
tragedies.
we're all telling stories like it's a tall tale, an American tall tale. Like, there's a train wreck I saw once.
Elena, do you know when I left?
When?
When Izzy insisted on doing surgery on the deer in the parking lot. I was like, I'm all set.
Michael, if that was too much for you, you left at the right time.
I know. Wow, look at that.
Folks, thank you so much for being here and for celebrating our 10th anniversary with us, which has just begun because we're going to go upstairs and we're going to just have a grand old time.
Yeah, this is
We
our
already have a
holiday
date
party.
for our next show.
We do have a date for our next show. It's going to be
It's Sunday,
February
February
5th. Sunday, February 5th, 8 p.m. It's going to be brand new characters right here, same spot. We're also here in March 5th. Can you believe it?
So
We got
write all that stuff.
We'll do a worst of on March 5th.
Yeah, I can't wait. We actually have been toying with doing characters that we still believe in that the audience objectively hated.
Yeah, second draft.
So I think could be
Second
really
draft.
fun. Yeah.
You'd be surprised that there's a lot of crossover.
Yeah, that's true. But in the meantime, we're gonna welcome on our very final character tonight, which is also the most viewed character on the YouTube.
Yes, this is very popular. You want to look at how many people have viewed this character?
3.8 million.
3.8 million people have seen this piece.
Yeah, pretty good.
And taken it in.
And I'm really glad it used to be number one, and then it wasn't number one for a long time, and now it is overtaken number one again.
It's true.
From a real B- of a piece. So I.
Look at this! Look at this slander happening here.
I think the person whose piece that is would absolutely love that
I'm
line.
offended.
You should be offended.
It's not. Yeah, it's not. She's offended. Why is she offended?
God, you're offended?
Interesting. It's just Eric's open butthole.
Yeah.
So I guess I don't know why.
Really?
Which is a B.
It's a thumbs down.
B plus.
B butthole?
My butthole makes a plus symbol. And
A
B
pl-
is for
a
butthole.
plus?
You know what?
Instead of like a star, you have a very geometric
Let's
butthole.
not with this. Let's welcome on our very final character
Okay,
tonight. You ready?
I'm just trying to get to the bottom of your very geometric butthole. That's a fine. We've talked so much. Have we talked enough about Eric's ass? Eric's mouth ass and Eric's ass.
I mean, I'm all set for a full lifetime.
Yeah. 10 more years. Let's meet back here and really get to the bottom of this guy's asshole. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, we won't talk about it for 10 years and then
Exactly. We're full
deluge.
of. Yeah. And just think of what butt diseases he'll have.
If I didn't see both of you as my father, I would be really mad right now.
You'd be really mad. Great.
Let's welcome out our final character of the night.
Yeah.
The song in every musical that no one likes.
This is the song in every show that no one likes because it's boring. A song like Sentimental Man or Mr. Cellophane or Look, that woman's almost snoring. I'm usually an older man
the time you won't miss much. Oh wait, here comes my sort of high note. This is the song that no one likes. Leading lady, wait! Listen, I know I'm just your father or uncle or, I don't know, mayor or something, but the important thing is that I am not important. I'm just an old Broadway legend who wanted a role where I got a song, but I also got to sit down a lot. That's why 3 people clapped so loud when I walked out. This is the song where you can cough. So everybody get your coughs out. Or you can whisper, what's the time? When are we eating after this? Maybe we should just do takeout. Is this song on the cast recording? Don't know, you skip it every time. I'm sure they'd cut it, but the leads are backstage changing and they need a lot of time. That's right, I rhymed time with time. I'm also a veteran. And surely I'll get claps at curtain call. But once you leave, you won't remember me at all. And at the stage door, I'll arrive, and you may ask me for a photo. But you mean you want me to hold the phone? Leading lady, wait! Listen, I want you to have this. It's that pocket watch I mentioned so briefly in the first scene. It's not a metaphor or anything, I just don't want to hold it anymore. By the way, you want to see my tap dance? That's literally the whole thing. They say you can't enjoy the highs of life without the lows, but Jesus, this song
Sarah Smallwood Parsons, everybody!
Alright, I'm not in the rest of the show, so I'm just gonna go beat traffic.
I love her commitment
Great.
to a head-to-toe look, but her refusal to take out her fucking nose ring.
No, ma'am.
No, it adds the edge to that old man.
That man fucks.
That dude fucks. That piece, I mean, to be earnest for a second, on the axis of like true and performative, that is fucking killer.
It's so good.
It's so true
fucking
and
funny.
it's just such a great piece.
Thanks, Justin.
You bet, it's great. And what a way to close the night out here. We are. After 10 years, we're going to go drink upstairs, so please join us. But thank you all for coming out tonight. Thank for all the performers for coming out and performing.
Thank you, Union Hall!
Look at the Union Hall. We love doing all this stuff. We've done it for 10 years. We'll do it for 10 more years until all of our buttholes are plus signs, just like Eric's.
Yeah, I mean the show. Not to be such an asshole, but this show just means we put just literally everything into this. It means so fucking much to me to see people come out, and it's really fucking cool. And I love you guys so much. Thank you so much.
See, you hear that
You guys
catch?
are the
That
best.
caught in his throat. He's being very emotional right now, and that's the algorithm we're talking
No,
about.
he just says strip. He just says strip. Earlier.
Well, it's still the algorithm.
We'll see you next time,
Thank you.
guys!